We are here, the Norfolk Showground. That can only mean one thing, the One Life Left video game convention, OLL 22. So that signpost says Showground over that way. So let's go and have a look over that way then, shall we? And yep, there it is. Just over the road from where we're staying. James here from ItsMuchMore along with Al from Games Re-Up are here in Norfolk. We've travelled from Nottingham in the early hours of Saturday morning to be here for this weekend's video game convention. So whilst it was still nice and early in the morning, I thought I'd take the opportunity to have a look around the grounds here. If you are planning on getting a bus to and from this location, you'll be pleased to know that there is a bus stop right outside the showground. The stage has been set. Literally, it has been set, and there it is. Hello everybody. You probably can't hear me, but we're here at OLL 22. We're set up. Let's do this. So here we are. Here is our stand. So we have Daytona USA, the fastest lap challenge, using a steering wheel. As you can see there, Half-Life on the Sega Dreamcast. And there is Al there. Look at him, looking all smart in his Games Re-Up hoodie. There was also another Dreamcast, and this one was for Al to showcase the vast collection of homebrews, ports, demos, some of which have never been seen before. So that is the OLL exclusive demo, as previously mentioned. It was Driving Strikers. So yeah, first time to be played in a public convention. Xbox here loaded with so many home computers, consoles, arcades and everything you can think of. So people just pick and choose what games they wanted to play over the vast amount that was on there. Nintendo 64 there with GoldenEye, 4-player multiplayer action amongst other Nintendo 64 titles. That Crystal Xbox loaded with arcade and other great games. Dreamcast there with homebrews and ports, with Half-Life being showcased. And then the other Dreamcast that we had on there with the fastest lap challenge on Daytona USA. And there's our first winner for Saturday, Tim Triangleface from the Retro Gaming Revivals with the fastest lap, and he takes home a trophy. So we had time to walk around some other stands. So this is Wave Game Studios, showcasing Dreamcasts and their games, which also included Postal, Flea amongst others. Shadow Game was playable on our stand as well. Centre for Computing History, loads of great unique computers that some of which you don't see very often. This is an Amstrad Mega PC. I got an opportunity to play this for the very first time. I've always wanted one of these, seen it in the Amstrad Action magazines. There was this Dreamcast here, which is built into this cool futuristic looking monitor. And then any opportunity to take a picture of Doom running on a computer, I'll take that opportunity. A PlayStation 2 kiosk, making full use of it with a dance mat. So this is a stage where the Smash Brothers tournament took place for the Switch, very popular, using a big massive screen there, lovely screen that they had at the video game convention, and the crowd started to fill up for that one. So that was it for day one. So we're going to go and get some food at Table, which is near the hotel where we are staying. So this is called a winner chicken dinner, and it was just a chicken dinner with some crumble for dessert, but the custard itself was piping hot. So after I got rid of that, I retired back to the room. Morning has broken like the first morning. That's right. So a panel of guests was Dave Pleasant. That is just a pheasant there that I saw in the morning. For day two and the final day of OLL 22. So what have we got in store for us today? Much of the same, we think. But before we do that, I had to go and get myself some breakfast. So I had to go head back to that restaurant, Table, to get some breakfast and meet up with Essex Retro Gamer and his partner, Joe, Retro Gaming Revival, so Ryan, Norbs and Tim. So I asked for two of everything from the menu on the breakfast, but I only got given one hash brown, and that sausage had been thrown into the beans. It tasted as good as it looked. I decided to go for another walk around before all the crowds attended the convention for the final day of OLL 22. And it's such a lovely ground here just to walk around and take it all in. But now that we're here, we decided to change up some of the games then. So we added Super Smash Bros. On the Nintendo 64 for people to try out and play. There you can see somebody has put a crystal Xbox on top of our Xbox. The Dreamcast again with Tomb Raider. Very, very popular game throughout the whole weekend. And yep, even at this time in the morning, people were there straight away trying to beat that fastest lap challenge on Daytona USA to win the second trophy of the weekend. So getting back to that crystal Xbox, it was Nigel from the Norwich Amiga group who brought that over and shared some great conversations about it and what's on there as well. Sonic being very popular throughout Sunday, and Guitar Hero again, making sure that the crowds were entertained. Here is the panel talking about game collecting with our friend Retro Faith and Bill on there, and you can see in the bottom left hand side there some more celebrities. Over to Wave Game Studios again, and Postal was being displayed, and other games that you can purchase from their store included Flea and Intrepid Izzy. There's some also little model Intrepid Izzy characters and artworks to pick up. Next I move over to this other stand and saw F-Zero, a Super Nintendo built into a television, and Atari Jaguar playing Tempest. So yeah, that's an awesome game, and I've never seen that before in real life. Speaking of cool things, the Sega Mega CD, playing Sonic CD. Always wanted the Mark 1. There is a Nintendo 64 with Mario 64 being played. And finally, an arcade machine, Tekken. And this is finished off the video from our side of things. Let's take a look at some of the photos that you guys within the community kindly sent us. And there we have it. That is it. So thank you for everybody that sent those photos in, and I'd like to thank each and every person for making this event happen, from the volunteers and the staff. I'd like to thank Al from Games Rehab for putting up with me for the whole journey to and from the convention and also throughout the days, and also my brother for getting some things sorted out behind the scenes as well before the event even took place. So thank you very much. And also the people that stood by our stand throughout the whole weekend and also beforehand to make it happen. So thank you very much, Tim from the Retro Gaming Revivals, Bill from Raging Destiny, and everybody else that took part in our challenges and just made the event as good as it was. So we'll see you for the next one. Take care of yourself. All the best. Bye bye.